Sparkly, you welcome back. The video that you're about to see is taken from our live Friday night show, which I host each week over on Facebook. I couldn't decide then whether to say each or every, so I said both. So you will see me chatting and responding to live comments made by my lovely Sparklies. And if you enjoy it, why not join us live next time? Every Friday at 7 over on Facebook. Now this week I've got some gorgeous new Marcasite pieces to show you and 3 fabulous rings, and I was a little bit influenced by the cherry blossom that I've been seeing on my walk home. See if you can spot that influence. Let's listen in. And it's Friday night. Woo! Hi everybody. Happy Friday. It's lovely to have your company on this beautiful Friday evening in April. Forgot where we were then for a minute. And listen, la la la, my voice is back. Hurrah! Oh, I missed being with you last week. Crazy, wasn't it? I had an entire holiday and managed to do a live show on the Friday night and then got back and couldn't. Crazy. But I'm back with you tonight. Hurrah. And if you are watching, then do pop along and say hi. If it's your first time watching, then do let me know in the comments. It's a very friendly community that we've got here. Got some gorgeous pieces to show you tonight. I've got a new Marcasite pendant and earrings. I've got a Marcasite necklace that a couple of you have been waiting for. Very exciting. And yeah, I've got a recap of some of the Marcasite that we've got on our website. I've got 3 beautiful rings, which I think you're going to absolutely adore. So let's dig in and let me know as we go. The first piece that I've got for you tonight, I wanted to show you the little Marcasite flower pendant because I think she's perfect for spring if you'd like a neutral colour palette. And the nice thing about Marcasite is that it goes with absolutely everything because it's that kind of slate grey colour, but it's got that little bit of sparkle to give you a lift. A wonderful size, this one as well. I've got my 1940s dress on today. 1940s day yesterday in Chesterfield, and it was such a lovely day. If you came, it was lovely to see you. Oops. Didn't think that through, did I? I've got those completely tangled now. There we go. So it's not the best dress to see Marcasite on this one, but it shows off my daisy heart locket, so that's why I've been wearing it. And that's an idea of the size of the Marcasite flower pendant. Town was absolutely packed yesterday. Oh my goodness. There were queues to get into the car park. Everybody was looking around the market. We were so busy. It was hilarious because we got to the shop and we said, oh, we'll take it in turns and we'll just pop and have a little look if we're not too busy. And we said that when we opened at 10, and at 4, quarter past 4, something like that, I said, I'll just pop out and see if there's anything left. So I saw kind of this Spitfire with her wings off, and yeah, because we're not early birds at all, well, not even remotely early. So what we always say is, oh, we'll come in a little bit earlier, and then we forget and we don't. And I'm too busy kind of doing my 40s hair. So next time, that is our plan. So we at least get to see a little bit of it. I got to see some of it, and I met George Formby. Did you see? Oh, it was so exciting. Yeah, it was great. It was good fun. So yeah, that was 1940s day. So I got to put my pearls on. Happy sunny Friday to Georgina. Lovely to have your company tonight. And the Marcasite would have worked yesterday a treat, wouldn't it? The Marcasite, any of the Marcasite really, because it's got that beautiful vintage feel to it. I think it was the least jewellery that I've ever worn yesterday since last 1940s day. I had a single strand of pearls on, pearl studs, a single rose gold band, so none of no thumb ring, no pinky ring, no midi ring, nothing, and just my wedding engagement ring. And yeah, I know, it's hardly any jewellery for me. So that's the pendant. Now, Marcasite we can have on a 16, 18 or 20-inch chain at no extra cost. And we've got some longer chains that I've bought in now. So I'll be able to add those to them as well. They add a little bit to the price, not too much. So if you want, keep forgetting with the Marcasites, we've got so many different lengths now. I think 22, 24, 30, something like that. 30 I think would be too long. For this one, I think you'd lose her. She's a little bit mini. She needs to be higher up, but certainly If you prefer just a slightly more room in there, then a 20 or a 22 would work for you. And she is £35. And then we've got matching earrings here. And they're a nice stud earring. They sit beautifully in the ear. And they are at £30. Both of those on the website. So these are all silver and they're all set with Marcasite for that little sparkle. And just on the ear there. So nothing too over the top. Just a nice little sparkle on your ear. They're a lovely sweet. Those ones are £30. They're nice and flat as well, so they're going to sit comfortably in your ear, which is lovely. So not too bulky. Nice and lightweight as well. Happy Friday to Jeanette. Lovely to have your company tonight. What a lovely day it's been, says Jeanette, hasn't it? It's been gorgeous today. We stood when we walked into the shop this morning. There were just blossom trees everywhere. It was beautiful. And we rounded a corner and we just stood because the sun was, this is when we walked home, the sun was, oh, and it was gorgeous. I said to Adam, just feel, you can feel warmth in that sun. It was just wonderful. And lots of wild garlic, which always smells beautiful as well, doesn't it? So it just makes everything a lot easier, doesn't it? Today I could go to the shop and I didn't have to put on a big coat and a hat and gloves and a scarf and boots and maybe a brolly and make sure that, you know, the puppies were okay and they'd got maybe a coat for the puppies and maybe, oh, none of that today. It was great. It was just a nice walk in. Pauline says hello Pauline from Fuerteventura. Wow, you are just showing off now because we said it's sunny over here. Is it sunny there? Lovely. Fuerteventura is beautiful. Nearly missed you, but here I am. Here you are. Oh, it's so lovely of you to join us. Good evening to Linda. Linda says, bit late. Linda, a queen is never late. Just sometimes her subjects arrive a little early. Getting changed after gardening, says Linda. Couldn't turn up in my scruff. We'd have let you off. That's all right. Yeah. Georgina says, wow, Pauline, lovely. Yes, very nice holiday. Joe says, happy Friday, Sparklies. Happy Friday, Joe. You look fabulous today, Laura Jo. Oh, you're so lovely. Thank you very much. It was great. I get very excited about 1940s Day. And I got the outfit planned and I was thrilled because I've got my tea dress, so wearing today in Cardi, and I got some 1940s style shoes and they got a bit of a heel. And I thought, oh, am I going to be able to? And I did the full day in heels. So it was great. I think it was because you kept me nice and busy. So I was moving and they weren't high. They're like a little block, a couple of inches, I think, maybe 3 inches. Pauline says, it's beautiful here. So warm, hot. Oh, I can almost feel it, Pauline. That sounds amazing. Oh, that's gorgeous. Hello, Sparklies, says Nolene. Hello to Nolene. Happy Friday. Lovely to have your company. So the flower pendant and earrings. Then I've got to show you the opalite earrings. Now these were so popular, but we haven't been able to get them for a while. So they've been a rested design for a little while. A design which is resting, not not arrested, although you will look arresting in them. But yeah, a design that has been arresting, but back now, which is good. And we've got this gorgeous rectangle on the top, the gorgeous opal oval on the bottom. I love the opalite. We've got such a gorgeous blue in there, a lovely pink colour play as well, and it contrasts beautifully against that dark Marcasite at the top. Georgie says, oh Linda, I look like an actual tramp, having been in my garden scruffs and too tired to change. I think we're creative. I think that's fine. Yeah, you can get away with that. You could all tell me you're wearing ball gowns. There's no way to know. Nolene says they are very pretty. And Linda says they're gorgeous. Thank you. Pauline says, love the opalite. Yeah, you've got some gorgeous pieces in your collection, haven't you, Pauline, with the opalite? Me too. I love it. I love the fact that it changes depending on what you're wearing. So it'll pick up different colours. And these ones are going to sit just off the ear, like that. So a gorgeous opal in an oval, and then that rectangle, and again at the top with the rectangle we've got that space in the center, and again that clever design because it pulls your eye into the center. Adam's been happy with the sunshine as well. He's been very happy that it's warmer and brighter when we get home, because it means that he can go in his garden as well, in our garden. But it is, you know, if it's who puts the work in, then it's definitely it's definitely Adam's garden. I've got a table and chairs, and that's it. Oh no, I tell a fib. I've got because Adam loves bonsai, so we've got gorgeous bonsai collection in our garden, and I've got a little crabapple bonsai that he bought for me, which I love, and I've got an apple tree in the garden, which I love, and just don't do anything with. Adam cares for that as well. I'm very fortunate, and that's about it in the garden. That's all I am. All I've got in there. All of my plants are indoor plants, so they're succulents and a couple of cacti. Yes, that's the extent of my gardening, but I do enjoy it. So Adam can escape straight away, you see, when we get home, and go into his greenhouse, and yeah, it's all very good fun. Linda says, definitely my garden. Is it definitely your garden in your house? Yeah. Yeah. I think, is that true of every couple, maybe? Is that the case? Does one person have the garden, that's their garden, and the other person just kind of sits in it if they're, yeah, with a cup of tea? Yeah. That's how a lot of people I know work. It's a good way to do it. We've got to do a little bit of tidying out of our whole life, but of our garden. And I'm in a debate whether or not to keep the swing seat, because we've got a very small garden, and the swing seat takes up quite a large part of it. So I'm kind of like that, because we'd have a lot more room if I took that out. So I don't know. Watch this space, garden lovers, or let me know. What would you do? Would you have, because the choice is to get rid of it completely. We can get rid of the swing seat and add in a smaller little chair, because I've got a table and chairs just outside our back door. Our garden is sort of, we've got a little part here where I sit and have my breakfast in the morning. I think I've posted here on Facebook before. And then we've got a kind of rectangular garden, so a kind of a little patio bit at the top. And then, yeah, jewellery and gardening. So it does take up quite a bit. So that's the thing this year. Don't know what. Tara is here. Tara says, "Oh, pretty Tara. I've got something that's going to make you very excited in a minute to show you." Linda says, "Unless it's mushrooms, Malcolm is a forager." Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I can get on board with that. I'd be hopeless at foraging, because I haven't got a clue. But I did the Edward Carpenter walk last year, no, the year before, and I walked that with the forager, and he was telling me all the different, you know, things that you could forage and things that you could find, and it's actually incredibly interesting, isn't it? So yeah, I'm bored on that. I'm on board with that. Georgina says, "Keep the lounger. Nice to rest as you work so hard." Thank you. I'm assuming you don't mean in the garden, but I shall tell Adam. And Georgina says, "My garden too, all mine." Yeah, there's a definite pattern coming out here, isn't there? Yeah, it's definitely one person in that garden. So these are the opalite earrings, and they are absolutely gorgeous. Love them. Love, love, love. Shall I show you the I'll show you the piece in a minute that's going to be exciting. The purple heart I wanted to show you, because today I've just chosen this in a new colour. Well, I've just had it arrive. I chose it a little while ago. Purple has been so popular, this piece, because she's nice and dainty. I'll show you. She's here on an 18-inch chain, so she's going to sit just there. This is the worst dress, isn't it? For sure. But look, you can see this is the thought behind it. Oops. The daisy pendant sits beautifully on there. But not so much the Marcasite. But the purple's been really, really popular. Now, this is staying at the £35 price for a little while, but the price is going to go up soon to £45. So if you've been thinking about one of these, then now's the time to come and see us. And of course, we can put deposits on pieces as well. We've got quite a few deposits in the safe for Christmas now. So people have chosen their Christmas presents, or chosen presents for other people, or, if you've got a nice piece that you want to wear for your Christmas dinner or your Christmas lunch, whichever you have, then quite a few people have had those and put those in the safe, so you are most welcome to do that. So this one is a purple heart in the centre, so purple cubic zirconia, but with such a look of amethyst. I think it's wonderful. Just gonna have a little drink. Thank you. Marcasite around the edge, Marcasite on the bail, so it tells that story all the way down. And then our oxidised sparkle chain to finish, again in that range of sizes, which is lovely. Now I know quite a few of you have got this in your collection, and I'm not surprised if you have, because she's absolutely gorgeous. A really nice one to wear. She goes with lots of different colours, so she looks great. Obviously you can match her in with purple, but great against greys and beiges. Really nice against a kind of slate or a blue type slate. Matches really nicely with that. Really pops against black and white. She looks just super. Gorgeous present as well, because she's a lovely size. I've got earrings to match somewhere, but I've put them down. Where are they? There they are. There. I don't know why today my table can't possibly be any smaller, but it does feel like that. So I'm not sure if I'm a bit off centre. I'm trying to see from the camera angle behind me, but I'm not. So I don't know what's going on there. It might just be the way that I've placed things today, but I was placing things down and I thought, I don't feel like I've got any space. So £35 pendant, £35 earrings with the purple heart. And then today I've chosen them in the blue. So this blue is such a gorgeous blue. Look at the vivid blue. Isn't that gorgeous? It's almost a sapphire blue. It's a cubic zirconia again. I'm trying to get that at the best angle so you can see. But such a deep and gorgeous blue. I absolutely adore. And we had a request for this in the blue. And I thought, yeah, if I'm bringing that in, I shall choose, and we'll bring in another suite as well. So this one is simply beautiful. Linda says, I've got birthday vouchers to spend. Linda, that's so exciting. Happy birthday. Did you have a nice birthday? And were the vouchers a nice surprise? Yes. Oh, that's lovely. And Gail says, happy Sparkly Friday, everyone. Happy Sparkly Friday, Gail. Lovely to have your company. Gail says, I have the purple heart earrings and pendant. I love them. Oh, thank you. Yes, you wear them so well. Georgina says, gorgeous. Thank you. Beautiful colour, this one, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Really deep. That really, really gorgeous deep blue. £45 this one, and that's including the chain. And then so the purple heart, when we need to reorder purple hearts, will be £45. That's how we do it. If we pay the lesser price, so do you. So the £35 is going to stay for as long until we have to order some more, and then the purple will go up to the new price, which is the same as this one, £45. And we've got the earrings as well. Let me show those to you, and they are just here, and they've got that gorgeous colour to them again. Simply beautiful, and the £45 there as well. And the Marcasite is just so enduringly popular. It's a collection that we've had almost since we opened. Did you know we've been open 14 years now? It's gone like that, hasn't it? Crazy. I was trying to work out the other day how long we've been meeting on Friday, and I think it's about 5 years, you know, at least. Yeah, I know. I'll have to find out, because I was looking back on YouTube. Do you know we've got a YouTube channel? You can find us over there at Adorn Jewellers. We're over on YouTube. And so I did some videos, I think about the time I started the live here. And I was looking over there, and there's some in the shop, and so you can see I've left all the videos on. I know some people go through and kind of pull out, weed out the, you know, some of the older ones and that kind of thing, but I've left them all there. So if you've ever bored or you ever want to see kind of jewellery, you know, then, and I've got a Marcasite video on there, Marcasite by candlelight, when I did the whole dresser, and put that, and everybody's like, please don't set your dresser on fire, because it was all candles. It looked like a Madonna video. It was great. And I did a whole video over on YouTube called Marcasite by candlelight a few years ago, so that's a nice one as well. So gorgeous blue colour here. So this would be perfect, I think, if your birthday's in September, because obviously you're a sapphire if you're September. So September sapphire, because we've got this gorgeous blue colour of the cubic zirconia, that would be absolutely wonderful. Linda says, great surprise. Oh, lovely. I'm so pleased. And definitely welcome. Birthday celebrated in Dillham, Norfolk with great friends. That sounds idyllic. That sounds just perfect. Oh, that's Moriarty. Can you hear him? That's Moriarty's excited bark. And that means there's a cat on the fence. We've got a cat that takes a stroll across the bottom of the wall and sort of stretches out, and the puppies are going, we can't get there, and they're just fascinated, absolutely fascinated. And the other morning they woke up quite early. They came in, asked me to go out, and they're normally very good, and they get up when I get up, so about 7:30. But they came and asked me to go out about 5:30, and when they'd been out, and they did need to go, well, Heathcliff did, Maury just went along for the ride, when they'd been out and they did need a wee, so that was fine. But then they were straight on, is the cat there? Maybe the cat comes out at this time in the morning. I said, we are not standing in the garden in my pyjamas at 5:30 looking for the cat. No, come back to bed. But yeah, they were very funny. They were sort of, and our lovely neighbour feeds them treats, and she has a chat with them and feeds them treats over the gate, and it's very lovely. She's absolutely lovely, and so they think that she's always there. So I think that they think that she stands there, Joyce stands there just all the time, ready for when. So every time they go out, they run to the gate and go, oh, is Joyce out? Oh, she's not. Oh, right, okay. So they think that Joyce is there always and the cat might be there always. 5:30, says Linda. Oh, I know, yeah. To be fair to them, they're normally very, very good, and I don't hear a peep out of them. But I don't know if Ethan just perhaps had a little bit too much to drink or something like that. But he just, he needed to go out, so he came and just let me know. And he's very sweet. He just comes to the side of the bed and sort of goes, I mean, kudos to him to wake me up, because honestly, if you remember a few years ago, I can't remember, it was a few years ago now, we had an earthquake, do you remember, in the middle of the night, and I slept through that. Adam had to wake me up just in case, we needed to move. Wake up, I said, what's going on? Oh, there's been an earthquake. No, that hasn't, don't be ridiculous. I mean, Heathcliff did really well. Linda says, love the Marcasite. I have a few bits from you. Yes, you've got some gorgeous Marcasite in your collection. Yeah, I love that. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Very, very vintage. So pendant and earrings in the Marcasite. Now let me show you the piece that I think a couple of you are going to be excited by. Look at what we have here. The full Marcasite necklace. So Marcasite and opalite. Hello. Hello. I was so excited about that. The puppies have come to see what we've got here, and then they've gone, oh, that's jewellery. Yeah, okay. So Marcasite and opalite in this. This is a sensational piece. Now I think a couple of you have this piece, don't you, in your collections? You've posted in Sparkle pics before. Let's just tuck that down there. And we'll pop this on just to show you where she sits. Now, we were having a great discussion today about the length of this. I think she's about 16 inches, there or thereabouts. She's designed to rest just along your décolletage, and she sits beautifully. She's got that wonderful, just a slight flex because each of the pieces are jointed, and she sits flat, so she's not going to roll around when you move. She's a full necklace, so if you wear your hair up, then from the back, hidden clasp as well. So let me just show you the hidden clasp. Where are we? There we are, look. So I click in there a click in there, and then do you see, and it just looks like another link. Very clever and very easy to do because it's got this little bobble on the end, which is lovely there, so you can really feel what you're doing, so it's nice and easy, which I love. I like to have a necklace which you can put on and off yourself. It's very, very helpful. So this just back in today. Linda says, take the dress off. Linda! Can't see the necklace. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you can't see it all, can you? Let me just see if I can shuffle the collar down a little. There, how's that? Better? You can see just against. That's it. So she's just going to rest just there along the top of your décolletage, and she sits so wonderfully. Beautiful. Really nice and comfortable to wear as well. You can feel that you're wearing her, but not overly. She's not a heavy piece. She's not like the bear or similar, because yeah, she is. You can easily do, well, you could wear this one all day, so you can feel that she's there, but she's not chunky heavy. She's a beautiful piece. Now she is £385, 385, and just beautifully rounded on each piece. I love that, and the ovals in between. I just think that's absolutely wonderful. Linda says, gorgeous, just like my bracelet. Linda, it would be just a superb match. I'd forgotten that you've got the bracelet. Oh gosh, there we go. Well, you know, if you're looking for a Christmas present, she's there. Oh, lovely piece. Let me show you some of the rings that I've got to show you tonight. So the first one, we're sticking with that kind of 1920s. I'm going to show you an Art Deco piece, and I've been inspired by the cherry blossom today. So I've got this piece which is in green, this gorgeous spring green, and I always like to bring the peridot. She's August. I was looking for a ring to take off, it's not there. She's August's birthstone peridot, but I think she's wonderful for spring because she's got that really fresh green. A really nice square setting here. And a very nice Art Deco style. Diamonds all the way around. Peridot in the middle. I'm just going to have a little drink. Cheers. Apple and blackcurrant. And we've got diamonds all the way around the edge. Diamonds on the shoulders. She's 18 karat white gold. Can you see that diamond in the centre as well? And that gorgeous peridot. She's a size O. For, oh my goodness, isn't she beautiful? But we can adjust this one for you, and she's priced at £1,385, 1385, and she's absolutely beautiful. I just love her. She's nicely set because we've got the diamonds here, but when you close your fingers, it's all the white gold there, so it's nice and comfortable. So there you see, close your fingers and we look like we've got diamonds all of the way round, which is just gorgeous. Very, very deco. And then the pink of the cherry blossom, I really didn't realise. I think I just must have been kind of influenced without knowing it, but this is what I've chosen to show you today. So the pink sapphire, again with that Art Deco feel, because we've got those gorgeous side diamonds there. This one is a teeny tiny size. She's a teeny tiny size I for indigo. But we can have her adjusted. I mean, she almost fits my little finger, look. You could almost have her as pinky. She's so, so tiny. She's absolutely beautiful. I love sapphire. And when you think of sapphire, you kind of think of that blue colour, don't you? That kind of deep blue. But sapphires can come in lots of different colours. So we can have pink sapphire, blue, green sapphire, orange, yellow. The only colour really that sapphire can't be is red, because if a sapphire is red, then she's a ruby, because sapphire and ruby are part of the same mineral family. So right the way through in the pink is sapphire, but as soon as we turn red, then she's a ruby. And this one is absolutely gorgeous. Linda says, beautiful, love peridot. Thank you, Linda. It is gorgeous, that one, isn't it? and she is £1,860, 1860. So we've got diamonds in there, pink sapphire in the centre, and again we're on 18 karat white gold. Sumptuous. If you wanted a yellow gold band, then I can put a yellow gold band on there for you. That's no problem. I can put a yellow gold setting on as well, but I would probably keep the setting white because I think it's personal choice, but I think the white setting brings out the whiteness of the diamonds and brings out that gorgeous pink. Absolutely wonderful. And then let me show you a sensational ring. Now, we've had a few engagements at Adorn recently, so I've chosen a new engagement ring to bring in and show you. And this is the new engagement ring. So this one is just under 1.5 carats, so 1.4 carats of diamond in that center diamond there. Can you see? And then diamonds set in the shoulders, so the in total diamond weight is just over 1.5 carats, including the shoulders, but that center diamond is 1.4. Now, do you remember when we've talked about diamonds before? I'm just going to leave her on, she's gorgeous. And we've talked about diamond carat weight. We tend to get a better price with diamonds if we go just under or just over the kind of the rounded weight, if you like. So a carat, if you're looking for a carat of a diamond, if we go just under, we'll probably get a better price, or just over, which sounds ridiculous, doesn't it, because a bigger diamond, but yeah. And she's just absolutely wonderful. Now, the edges, let me just bring her right the way in so you can see this detail, are, can you see the vintage style? Just trying to get her so she's focused for you. She's got the most adorable vintage style band to her. Really, really pretty. Originally she started life as, I don't know if you can see a little bit better now, she's on my finger. She started life as a wedding ring, or an eternity ring, if you like. And I showed you, I think we previewed this a couple of years ago, and then now we've decided to add that centre so we can have an engagement ring and a wedding ring to match, and I just think they are absolutely stunning. I think you'll be surprised at the price on this one. She's on platinum. She's got a lab grown diamond centre at just under 1.5 carats. The colour and clarity on this, if I'm not mistaken, is a D, which is the highest colour we can get, VS1, which is just a wonderful clarity as well. So she's certificated with an IGI certificate, and she's priced at £1,895, 1895, and it's just incredible to me. To put it in perspective, if we were looking at I'm just trying to remember if I can. No, I can't tell you. I can't tell you about that because it's a surprise. But if we were looking at a similar diamond in natural, we'd be looking probably around £8,000 to £10,000 there or thereabouts, and we would have to drop the colour and the clarity on that. That's just for the size, so that just gives you an idea of these lab grown prices. Are just crazy, aren't they? So again, with the lab grown diamonds, I do get a lot of questions about them, so I have written a blog over on our website, so if you want to learn more about them, then you can, or of course you can message me. I'm always here to answer your questions. And that is our vintage style engagement ring. So if you do know somebody who's getting engaged, then do send them over to our website and you can build your own engagement ring, and she's over there. Of course, you can pop in as well. And while we're on the subject of engagement rings, I just wanted to say a big thank you, because I've had 2 engagement rings this week, or last week, I'm trying to remember, this week. come in and say that they've been to bigger jewelers and had a look, and then they've had a look at us, and our prices are amazing, which lovely. That's very lovely. Thank you. We work very hard on them. Designs are amazing. That's amazing to hear. Thank you. But then they said, oh, and then we went on and read your reviews, and we went on to Google, and we've got a lovely rating on Google, and we read the reviews and everybody. So they said, oh, will you you'll have to tell your customers and say. So I said, well, when I speak to my Sparklies, I'll speak to them on Friday, I will say a huge thank you, because thank you so much for recommending us. That it means the absolute world. And it means that we had a couple of people that had been all around Chesterfield. Somebody had been to Chesterfield, Derby, Sheffield, Meadowhall, and been around and looked and been in and chatted to different people, and then come to us, and it's because of your reviews. And how amazing is that? Thank you very much. So if you have left us a 5-star review on Google, then big kisses to you. You are very much appreciated. Thank you. And the same with, while we're saying thank you, for coming and joining me every Friday as well. It's much appreciated. And you know, when you comment on my post and that kind of thing, oh, it's just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So big love to you all. Yeah, thank you. Absolutely amazing. Georgina says, wow, what a sparkle. I know, isn't she gorgeous? Linda says, wow, absolutely sensational, that one, isn't she? Absolutely gorgeous. And this came through, and I tried her on my engagement ring finger and said, oh, just look, when we had the sample, just look how sensational. Oh my goodness. And Adam said, yeah, she's lovely, just like your engagement ring that we've just had remade. I said, I know, I love my engagement ring, but oh, just stunning, absolutely wonderful. I think I could easily have an engagement ring for every day of the year, 365. Just the one husband, but 365 engagement rings. I would love that. And thank you very much for joining me tonight. I hope you've enjoyed our show. I'm so pleased that I've been able to come back to you tonight. We're over at Adorn tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow I've got to tell you, not jewellery related at all, but I'm very excited because I'm going to see Take That tomorrow night. Oh my goodness me. Now 14-year-old me is so incredibly excited to go and see Take That, and I don't need to worry because I don't need to marry Gary Barlow anymore, because I've got a lovely husband who also plays the piano and sings, so we don't need to, you know, don't need to worry about that. So I can just go and enjoy the music without worrying if Gary's going to propose. You know, it's all fine. So that's where I'm going tomorrow night. Oh, how exciting. I haven't decided what I'm going to wear yet. I think I've got one of my 1950s style dresses, which is all balloons. It's blue and pink balloons, so I think that's what I'm going to wear. And I might have to have a t-shirt, might I, when I'm there. Jeanette says, wow. Linda says, look at you, Take That, love them. Yes. Oh, I'll not give I'll blow them a kiss for you. I think we're sitting, I'm going with my friend, well, going as a group of us, but my friend who's even bigger Take That fan than I am. I sort of was just in love with them, and then I listen to them now, but she's just, oh my goodness, absolutely crazy Take That fan, and she's got us just amazing seats, so I'm very excited. So that's where I'll be tomorrow night. I'm sure I'll be sharing some photos from that as well. I hope you have a fab weekend. Oh yeah, there was a reason behind that. It's we're going to be closing a little bit earlier tomorrow, so I can go and take my 14-year-old self and be tremendously excited about going to see Take That. So I think we're going to be closing about 4 tomorrow. So if you're popping over to see us, then do so. We'll be there from 10 till 4, and then we're back to our usual opening hours next week of Monday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday from 10 until 5. And of course you can shop online with us. That's adornjewellerschesterfield.co.uk 24/7, and I'll post your pieces out to you. Thank you so much for giving me your company tonight. I love our Friday nights together, and I'm sending lots of love from my home to yours. Until next we meet, remember, say it with me, eat, sleep, sparkle, repeat, and I'll see you soon. Bye everybody, see you soon.